What's up, guys? It is xckj here with the boy Walters, and he's got Sylvan. Is this like a Patrick Hoban Sylvan? Your own? What inspired
It's a
this?
mix of both. Patrick Hoban's the real plant master when it comes to Sylvans, top 32 in Nats.
Yep.
The deck just wasn't in half format, but it was very close.
Okay, how do you feel about it now in matchups? Like, how do you feel against Hat and stuff like that?
In modern day Hat, I don't think it's the best deck.
Okay.
Like Mermail, Infinity, Hat are just stronger decks. This deck relies way too much on Soul Charge, but I still think it's very good when you get the Soul Charge or you get the Miracle Fertilizer. This deck just pops off.
Yeah, Miracle Fertilizer. You got 6 cards in the deck, just auto win. Let's take a look at it.
Yep, so this deck is pretty basic. So you start with 3 Tree. He's the heart and soul of the deck, level 8. He's the one where if you excavate a plant, you can draw a card. So he is golden for this deck. Then you play the next tree, which is xckj. He does the same thing that Hermitry does, except you don't get to draw a card. You just get to excavate. But he can special himself from the hand when you excavate a plant. But the issue is it's a when effect. So if you use Princess Sprout's effect to tribute it and excavate one to the graveyard, it'll miss timing. So realistically, you can only get this to resolve off the regular Sylvan monsters like Hermitry.
Okay, cool.
Then you play 2 Lone Fire. I wish you could play more than this, more than 2, but it's at 2. The card's great.
Yep.
Then you play 2 Princess. This card is the only way that you get to actually make Xyz monsters other than summoning the trees.
Okay.
Because when it's excavated, you can special declare a level and make it whatever you want. So you can make it a level 8, you can make it a level 7, make it a level 3. It's really good. And then for the one-ofs, I'm playing 1 Cherub Sprout, 1 Marshall Leaf, 1 Kobashirbo. I probably should be playing more than 1 Kobashirbo because when you set it and he flips, you get to excavate the top 5 cards of your deck and send a play monsters to the graveyard. So he's really good. He's one of your better normal summons, but I'm only playing 1 of him right now.
How do you like this guy, the Cherub Sprout?
Cherub Sprout, it's a toss-up between Cherub Sprout and the P1, the one that summons Lone Fire from Grave. But he's really good because he can summon a level 1 from deck, so this is your best way to get Spore out of the deck.
Okay.
And with Spore, you can make a level 8 Synchro, you can make Stardust, Stardust Spark, Scrap Dragon, stuff like that.
Cool.
And then when he's in the graveyard, you can banish a plant and summon it, and then increase its level. So this is another way to get into Star Eater, make another rank 8. So he's really good. And then for the non-plants, you play the 1 Blaster. He's really good. 3 Curry Bandit. This is the card you want to see going first if you don't see Soul Charge.
Best normal summon.
This card is crazy in Hat format. Without this card, I don't think this deck could work because this is the only way that you're going to see Soul Charge outside of drawing it.
Yep.
So that's it for the monsters.
It's like Pot of Prosperity for Hat format.
Yeah. And then for the spells, you play 3 Charity. I don't know why they gave this deck a Graceful Charity other than the fact that it stacks the deck.
Hey.
It's super good.
It's sick.
3 Miracle Fertilizer. This card is just Monster Reborn, except better because it stays on the field if you Xyz summon or your opponent leaves your monster alone that you summon off it. You keep using it every turn, which is crazy. Then I play 2 Mount Sylvania and the 1 Terraforming. You need this to stack your deck so you can get your combos going. You can stack a plant to pop your opponent's cards. You can stack Princess Sprout to make your rank 8s.
Okay.
Then you play the best card in the format, 3 Soul Charge. Without Soul Charge, there is no Hat format.
Yep.
This card is the only reason this deck is playable, but realistically, it should have been banned a lot sooner than it actually was.
Yeah, but we love it because it made Hat format.
Yep. Then you play 3 Hoban. You got to because you need to draw into Soul Charge. Then I play 2 Lance because trap cards are really good in this format, and I want to make sure I keep my trees alive.
Yep.
Then I play 1 Book of Moon and 1 Foolish Burial. They're self-explanatory.
And you were saying the Book of Moon you could take out for the other mushroom.
Yeah, Book of Moon or the Cherub Sprout are the only cards I'm thinking about taking out for the other mushroom. Book of Moon's good. There's not really much else to talk about. It's at 1 for a reason in this format and 1 for many other formats.
Yep.
And then the only trap I play in the deck is 3 Vanity's Emptiness. This card is just so crazy. A lot of people actually don't play it as much in half format, but this card is the only way that you keep yourself going if you don't get your combo in your first turn.
Yeah.
Because if you just set Komashurbo pass if you don't have this with you, you're probably gonna lose.
I've been seeing a lot more vanities, to be honest, in hat format lately. But in this deck specifically, because something you showed me before, I think it's even cooler. It's kind of like a little bit like Infernity could use it.
Absolutely. With this card and start a Spark Dragon or Felgrand to keep itself on the board, or Stardust Dragon, you can really protect yourself and keep vanities up for a longer period of time.
Yep.
And you can just lock your opponent out, play the game, and then you get to go.
Yep.
For the extra deck, right now I'm playing 16 cards because I'm trying to figure out what to cut, but the extra deck is pretty straightforward. I'm playing one Star Eater, great card, one Scrap Dragon, one Stardust Spark, one Stardust Dragon, one Crimson Blader. This is the 16th card. I'm trying to figure out if I want to cut Stardust Dragon and play this card because this card against the Dragon variants and Spellbook, it's pretty good.
Yep.
So that's it for the synchros. Then for the Xyz monsters you play, of course, 2 Felgrand. Ignore this. This isn't a ghost. You play the Gimmick Puppet, the Hieratic Dragon, one Alsay. Alsay is so good. This card plus Vanity's Emptiness is so solid because Alsay has a big bud. He's 3,200 defense, and this card spins a card. And normally when people play this card, they usually call Blue Eyes White Dragon or something they don't play in the game. Because they want to make sure that they spin a card. Sometimes I just call Soul Charge because spin a card is good, but drawing Soul Charge is better.
Yeah. With this card it actually won me in my last hat tournament I was at. They whiffed basically, and that's a card that can whiff, right?
This is the card where you declare a card from the top of your deck, and then you excavate it. And then if you call it right, you add it to your hand. If not, send it to the graveyard. And then when a card is excavated, you can detach one and pull one card to the top or bottom of the deck.
Okay, gotcha.
So he is amazing. Then for the rank 7s, you play, of course, Draco Sack, Big Eye, 2 Araya. So Araya is the one where you contribute a plant, and then look at you can look at the top cards of your deck equal to the level, and then stack it, and then you can detach a card, excavate the top 3 cards of your deck, send 8 plants to the graveyard, and then bounce some 8 cards. So you use this to bounce cards that your opponent controls, but you can use it to bounce your Miracle Fertilizers, and then when you bounce your Miracle Fertilizers, you can reuse it.
Broken.
So Array is really good. Then for the 2 rank 3s, I play Alucard and Mechquip Engineer. You can play anything you want. You can play Zen Mange, you can play Levianeer. It's up to you. I think these are the 2 most impactful rank 3s I could be playing.
Sweet.
And then I'll show off the side deck. The side deck is not finished yet. It's 18 cards because I'm trying to figure out what I want to play. So the cards I definitely am playing. I'm playing the Extra Martial Leaf. This card's just really good, being able to pop monsters. I play 3 MST because you need to. You don't want to face trap decks. I play 3 Maxi. Maxi is Maxi.
Yeah.
It's self-explanatory. There's a reason this card is banned, and I don't understand why Japan has it, but Japan is just crazy.
Especially in Modern. But yeah, you need to play in this format. Keep Infernity and Dragons in check.
Absolutely. I play 3 Royal Decree to stop trap cards.
Nice.
Of
You
course.
don't play any, so might as well.
I play 2 Imperial Iron Wall. This card's really good against Infernity. This card's really good against the Dragon Ruler variants. Just anything that makes either big boards or some of the big monsters. This card's really good against. And then the cards I can't figure out if I want to cut from the side is between Deity Crow and Flying Sea. I think Flying Sea is very good against Yugioh. It's very good against Castellar, Evil Swarm, any deck that makes Xyz monsters. This deck as well. But if they have the opportunity to synchro with it, it kind of sucks. And then Deity Crow is actually the best hand trap in the hat, other than Maxi. I'm just trying to see which one is more impactful for the side deck. So I'm still at a toss between them. But if I were to finalize this list today, I would be playing 3 Deity Crow instead of Flying Sea.
Sweet. I appreciate it a lot, man. Thank you so much. I hope to get to play you soon in a hat on Friday.
Yeah,
Talk to you later.
absolutely.
Peace.